So during the pandemic, and you had to like audition and all that stuff, did you actually get to like meet them, or was it all fucking on Zoom?
You know what? I got lucky for my audition because I suck. I am the worst at auditioning in the room.
When it was on 8H?
When you go in the room and meet people, or when you gotta do it from the stage.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if I just don't have that it in me with the audition, but I suck.
Really?
The second you looking at me crazy in the audition, I'm a snap. I'm like, bitch, that's funny, bitch. Y'all ain't gonna give a bitch nothing? You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm backing up.
So I got the job auditioning for the cast in 2017.
Oh.
Yeah, and I thought I was too weird, so I didn't really. I did some weird shit in my audition. Like, this is a true story. I took off almost all of my clothes.
Oh, great.
And I started twerking on stage.
See why I said that motherfucker brain be on Pluto?
Yeah, I did. And then when I met, so like the first time I met Lauren, I was completely in my underwear. And then, it was wild.
He probably liked that. Obviously.
I think he liked it because, and then also the next day, I went into his office to meet with him, and I did this. Isn't that crazy?
I'm guessing he have the same. I feel like I did that, but I'm guessing Lauren, he probably seen it all. So what was his reaction?
He was like, when would you like to start?
That's what he said. I feel like that's what you have to do to get the job over there. Like, be completely different.
Yeah.
You know, when I auditioned, so I got lucky because it was COVID year.
Yeah.
Couldn't audition in front of people.
Yeah.
And they, with your team, did they send you a lot of example videos?
No, I had no example.
Really?
But you know what? I had friends that auditioned.
Yeah.
And they were like, I saw, like, when I watched an audition, Sam J was like the best one in her audition because she was just doing herself. Mm-hmm. And like I was a lot of improv people being like, okay, this is Ted Cruz at Kmart, and like hacky shit like that. So I was like, I'm not gonna fucking do that shit.
I was like I said, I got lucky because I had to film all of mine. And at first I was like, first of all, I had just left my wife.
Oh wow!
I had just gotten a Jeep. I was ready to get out of that marriage so bad. All I packed was my shoes and some drawers. I left the furniture, I left everything. And I was just driving, and by the time I got to Arizona, I got the call, like, you want to audition for SNL?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was like, this is the universe. I was supposed to leave my marriage.
Yeah.
And I was like, me? Because everybody's always told me I'm too brash, I'm so ghetto, blah, blah, blah. You're never going to be on network TV. And I was like, SNL?
People really say that to you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Also, my comedy is just super, super cursing. I'm always borderline cancellation because I'm very controversial or whatever.
Right.
So then I got the audition, and I didn't take it serious. I mean, I did, but I didn't. I was like, they're never going to hire me.
They're not going to hire you.
So I did 6 little characters, sent it in.
Oh, you did characters?
I did 6, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Didn't do the hacky stuff. I just did, I noticed that when they sent me the audition examples, a lot of people would have the camera there, and they would be on a backdrop doing the audition.
Right.
I was in the camera. I to the camera lens. Teeth to the camera lens, acting like all up. I was in the camera, like, and then some of them I'll back up. Some of them I did like a whole bunch. I made up characters. Like my first character was,
I want to know who
this how people break up.
Oh, okay, great.
That was my first character.
Yeah.
And it was a woman going through a man's pockets, finding some number.
Yeah.
And then she like, get out. And then the man started getting out. And then I play this crazy like dramatic music behind it. And as soon as he start walking out, I get all the way in the camera, and I be like, "So you really gonna leave?" It's just like After I told you to go, you really gonna go. After I said leave, you ain't gonna come back and try to fix it after I said go. And it's just, I mean, it was the stupidest. That was something me and my wife went through. Like one day she told me to leave, I left, and I got in trouble.
Yeah.
And I just played that scene.
That's great.
And then it just went from there.
And in my audition too, I also reenacted the intro with all the all the cast members, like A.D. Bryant, and I would pretend to be them. A.D. Bryant, Kenan Thompson, and featuring Stephen Castillo, and it was just me like just jerking off.
Yo, that's probably what they want. People that got guts.
They're like just people who like just didn't give a fuck.